This free step-by-step video comes to you directly from Haynes. You can complete more than 200 jobs on this vehicle when you purchase the complete online manual at Haynes.com.
Pull the hood release lever located on the driver's side kick panel. Lift the hood safety latch, then raise the hood upwards and support it with the prop rod. Apply the handbrake. Chock the rear wheels to prevent the vehicle from rolling. Loosen the front wheel lug nuts, then raise the front of the car and support it on jack stands. Remove the front wheels.
Place a floor jack under the lower control arm to support it.
If the brake hose is fastened to the shock or interferes with replacement, unbolt the brake hose bracket from the shock absorber assembly. Also, unscrew the nut and detach the stabilizer bar link from the control arm if it interferes with replacement.
Remove the damper fork to shock pinch bolt. Remove the damper fork to lower control arm nut and bolt. Tapping the bolt out with a hammer and long punch if necessary. Remove the damper fork. It may be necessary to tap the fork from the shock absorber using a soft-faced hammer. Remove the upper shock absorber mounting nuts. Before removing the assembly, leave one upper nut installed to prevent the shock from falling. Support the shock assembly. Remove the remaining upper nut. Then carefully remove the assembly from the fender well. Guide the shock absorber assembly up into the fender well and insert the upper mounting studs through the holes in the body. Once the studs protrude from the holes, install the nuts so the assembly won't fall back through. But don't tighten the nuts completely yet. The shock absorber is heavy and awkward, so get an assistant to help you if possible. Install the damper fork onto the shock absorber in the correct direction. Tap the damper fork from below using a soft-faced hammer until the mounting holes are aligned. The slot in the damper fork must align and be flush with the notch on the shock absorber assembly. Insert the lower damper fork mounting bolt through the fork and control arm in the correct direction. Then screw on the nut. Install the upper damper fork pinch bolt. With the floor jack head placed underneath the lower control arm, raise it to simulate normal ride height. Tighten the upper damper fork pinch bolt to the specified torque setting. tight damper fork to lower control arm nut while counter holding the bolt to the specified torque setting.
If disconnected previously, connect the stabilizer bar link to the control arm and attach the brake hose bracket. Tighten all fasteners securely.
Remove the floor jack from the lower control arm. Install the front wheels and lug nuts. Lower the car to the ground and tighten the wheel lug nuts to the specified torque setting. Tighten the shock upper mounting nuts to the specified torque setting. Repeat this procedure on the remaining front strut assembly.